My dearest friends, I'll never understand some people's parents. My mother lets me dye my hair. She lets me do all sorts of crazy things. She lets me wear what I want. Like this freaking blonde going on right now. I got this done today. I know this is awful lighting, but we did this professionally. It's not as like brassy as it looks in real life. I promise you. It's nicer in person. But that's not the point. The point is, the time from the age of 12 to 19 should be a time of discovery and a time of experimentation so that you can find out who you are as a person. This video is going to be completely raw. It's just going to be what it is. So, why I decided to make this video is because I have friends whose parents don't seem to let them do what they want and don't seem to let them do what makes their heart content. I am grateful that I have a mother and a family that allows me to wear big poofy crinolines or even shorts and skeleton leggings with a shirt that has a rainbow on it that says death metal. The other day, I told my mom that after I was going to dye my hair like Harley Quinn, I was going to dye one whole side pink and one whole side yellow, and the yellow part was going to glow in the dark. And you know what she said? She said, cool. I wish that more teenagers had parents like mine. Now, because your teenage years are a time of discovery, you should be able to experiment, to a certain extent, that is. You should be able to wear what you want. You should be able to express yourself through style, through piercings even, through clothing, which is still style, through your hair, which is also still style, but still, you should be able to experiment with those things. It is a time of discovery. It is a time where you discover who you are as a person, what makes you comfortable, and to know what's going on in the world around you. And I believe that one of the reasons why some of us decide to do the exact opposite of what our parents say is because, well, some parents are being too strict on us. Some parents are like, no, you can't dye your hair. I'm not going to let you do it. Well, here's the thing. Your teenage years are an experience. Once again, it's a time of discovery. It will help you discover who you are as a person. It will help you figure out what you want to do with your life. And one of the ways that you can do that is expression. Now, a parent saying, no, you can't do that, and the teenager saying, I'm going to do it anyways, or the teenager saying, sure, okay, I promise I won't, and then they do it anyways. I believe it's because they really, really, really need to do that thing, because it is, once again, a time of discovery. If parents weren't so strict on their teenage children, then I think that we wouldn't rebel as much. I think that the world would honestly be a better place. Some of us wouldn't be as depressed. Some of us wouldn't be as bottled up as we are. Some of us wouldn't be, like, just rebellious. I think that because some parents put so much restriction on their children, it makes the children of the parents want to do the exact opposite of what the parents tell them to do. So, and once again, I believe that you should be able to do what you wish to a certain extent. And because your teenage years are, once again, a time of discovery, you can learn from the previous mistakes that you've made, and you can learn what you like and what you don't like. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna like my hair being freaking neon green, neon yellow, and glow in the dark on one side and pink on the other side. But I'll know when I do it. I think that parents should take into consideration some of the things that their kids say. And parents, it's important to you to listen to your children. It's very important for you to listen to your children.
And you're trying it out and you're doing what makes you happy, so that's kind of important, is expressing yourself and your self-image, I feel like.
Exactly. Thank you, Crystal. And you should do what makes you happy to a certain extent, as long as you're not doing anything illegal. Then you're pretty much good. Yeah, as long as it's not something that's gonna get you in, like, trouble with the cops, then you're fine. Like, with cops and law enforcement, then you're completely fine. If it's gonna get you in trouble with your parents, then you're fine. You're literally fine. I'm not trying to influence teenagers to be rebellious. I'm trying to...
If anything, it's the other way around. Them giving those restrictions to a hard extent makes us want to spiral out of control and be more rebellious.
Exactly.
And trying these things growing up and expressing your style, you find out earlier and you can actually be more professional at it, and it can even lead into a job or, like,
Exactly. I'm trying to influence parents. I'm not trying to influence teenagers to be more rebellious. I'm trying to influence parents to allow their kids to be who they want to be.
And don't bleach your hair at home if you don't know how to
do not bleach your hair at home, kids! I freaking bleached my hair at home at one point, and it was just like, what? If you haven't seen those pictures, which you probably have, it was okay, but in some lighting, you could tell the spots that I missed. And also, don't dye your hair with Splat. I dyed my hair a year ago with Splat. It was the freaking pink one. And there are still pink spots in my hair after bleaching it literally 3 times. And toning it.
I'm an anonymous friend on FaceTime, by the way.
This is Crystal. You're welcome. Go follow her on Instagram. Her handle is CrystalKitty5.
No, that is not a stripper name.
That's not a stripper name. So, parents, allow your kids to do what they wish to do, as long as it makes them happy, and as long as they're not breaking the law.
hurting anyone. As long as it's to make their positive body image better. As long as it is. Because with kids struggling with stuff, it actually helps, and to be able to have that expression, and it's truly a form of art, and people should be able to, have that experience. And if it doesn't turn out the way they want, they know for further reference, and they can tell crazy stories to their friends, and they know not to do it. So, for the better of our teen society. Exactly. And at one point, I have had people ask me, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I've never known. But at this point, in my mind, I have decided I want to be a tattoo artist. My mom loves the idea, by the way. Tattoo me up, bro. Yeah. My mom loves the idea of me becoming a tattoo artist. She literally told me when I told her that I wanted to do this, she told me, okay, do some research, find a good, cheap, affordable tattoo gun, and you can practice on pigskin and orange peels. Which is important. It's good to practice. And so, anyways. And the way she's supporting you... She is so supportive. But the way she's supporting you with this is very important, especially when it comes to a job. And the way she's like, oh, okay, it's actually, like, healthier and safer the way she's doing that. And she's not like, oh, well, no. And then you doing it anyway in an unclean and unsafe environment. Exactly. She's supporting you and being like, hey, I may not agree with this, which she does, which is even better. But I'm still helping and supporting you for your well-being, which is what a parent should do. And so... I've had a few people, when I respond with that answer, say, why don't you be a doctor? You're into medical stuff, aren't you? I'm not into medical stuff. Because you don't want to, and you maybe helping other people want to. I can help people in different ways besides keeping them alive. I'm afraid I can't become a doctor or a nurse or anything. Yes, I enjoy watching medical documentaries, but I do not feel comfortable in a hospital environment. I do not feel comfortable in that environment. I want to have creative freedom. And you can still help people when you're a tattoo artist. Some people get tattoos because they have body image issues and they're uncomfortable with their body. Some people get tattoos to cover up self-harm scars. Which is part of their story and their past. Exactly. And maybe they want that forever. And you're still helping people, but to make fun of people for doing something they like or dressing the way they like is not okay. It's not like, do you, boo? And then also, but that's a whole other topic. Yeah. So, I believe that a parent should support their children, regardless of their decision to do anything really. Like, for the parents who decided to kick out their children for being members of the LGBTQ community. Oh, goodness. They should not be on this planet. Or, I wish that there was a way. That's even worse than being gay, though, because you're literally disowning your children. You are doing a great injustice to a minority group. It is important to support your kids, regardless of what they decide to do, unless they're doing something like highly illegal, then maybe you want to stop them, but you should still support your children. You should be able to tell them. Now, yes, when I say to a certain extent, I mean, you should be able to tell them
like, if they're wearing an outfit that's maybe, like, way too revealing, like, if they're literally just wearing a bra and underwear and they're going out in public, then you should be able to say, hey, can you maybe wear a sports bra and shorts? Compromise.
And your mother should not be saying you look like a hoe.
Yes, your mother should not be calling you a slut. Your mother should not be...
They should say, I may not agree with it or would have worn that at my age, but I still support you and support the way you're expressing yourself.
Or also, it is...
that you're trying something new.
It is a good idea to compromise, even.
Yeah.
It is smart to compromise. Now...
And another thing I wanted to say is, personally, in my mind, gender doesn't matter. It's the person inside that does.
Exactly.
And I just don't like being held back by those limits, and it's not okay. And if that's the way the butterfly comes out of the cocoon, then so what? It's one minor detail. There could be an A+ student, and in her own free time, maybe she likes girls, but that has nothing to do with the person. It's one tiny little tweak in detail.
Exactly.
And for people who are like, well, God will hate you now, that's not necessarily true. Because if he can forgive you, like some Catholics believe confession, if he can forgive you for murdering someone, then one minor detail, loving who you want and being who you are, I think he can look past that. Maybe
I believe God loves everyone.
God is love, not hate.
People always say God does not like gays. They are wrong.
Well, how do you know? It's like one of those things you don't know.
No, it is something that you know, because it says in the Bible specifically that God loves everyone.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yes.
And also, they translated it wrong when they said man shall not lie with man. It actually said man shall not lie with boy,
which is pedophilia. So, my friends and family, I don't know who watches my videos anymore. Random strangers from the internet. Welcome to my corner. I hope that you can take something from this video. I hope that parents watch this video, in all honesty. And I hope that...
Show it to your parents.
Yeah, show it to your parents. Show this to your freaking parents. Show it to your parents.
And let's let love be strong.
And let's let...
hate for once.
Yes, let's let love be strong. Stronger than hate.
We should create an Instagram hashtag for that.
Yes!
Let's do it.
Okay. I'll post like a screenshot of once this video is up, and I'll put hashtag let love be stronger than hate.
Woo, let's do it. Okay.
Alright, so
sign off.
No, we're not signing off yet. I was about to sign off. So, my friends, hashtag let love be stronger than hate. And if you want, you can comment your thoughts on this video. Show this to your parents. Show this to anyone who you feel needs to see this. I wish we could live in a world where everyone was strong and supportive of each other. But sadly, it just doesn't work that way. I wish that we could, but we can't. For some reason. So anyways, goodbye, my friends, family, internet strangers. That's my new sign-off. That's officially my new sign-off. Goodbye, friends, family, and internet strangers. And have a wonderful day and a wonderful rest of your week, depending on what day it is.